Most people have eaten meat all their life.
Yeah.
And to get them to try this and to make them like it, because that's the thing, people eat what they like.
That's right.
And so how do you okay, you just go in the kitchen, babe, I'm gonna go in the kitchen, I'm gonna see what I can come up with tonight. I'm gonna see what I can come up with today. Is that how you do it?
It just come up, it literally throughout the day, if I got a taste for something, that's what I'm gonna make.
Okay.
Right? And sometimes I'll dream a recipe. One of my most successful recipes is when I dreamt and I woke up that morning, did a video and said, y'all, let me tell you about this dream I had. It was a vegan deviled eggs. And in the dream, I was like...
But eggs, but they're real eggs though, right?
No, they're mushrooms. I took the white mushrooms because I did this in the dream and I was like, I don't know, but I'm gonna see if it's gonna take...
So you can't eat any animal product?
I do not, no.
Yeah, man. I'm with you, husband, on this one. She got to go on this journey alone.
I don't. You know, when I first did, I did it to save my life.
Right.
And now, after 6 years of being vegan, it becomes a thought where I now connect the animals to the food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you though. I still miss a crab leg.
Do you?
Oh, honey, you know how people count sheep?
Yeah.
I count crab legs in my sleep. I be telling people, during the day when I'm awake, I'm vegan, but when I'm asleep, I'm pescatarian because I be eating crab legs in my dreams.
What about ice cream? You don't miss sweets or like cake and cookies? Do you?
All that stuff you still can eat. You just don't use real eggs and you don't use
butter and stuff like that.
There's vegan butter, there's vegan milk, there's all that stuff. Honey, you gonna have to come to the house and eat.
Okay,
but I don't bake. I'm not a baker, and I was already allergic to milk like most of us.
Yeah, most of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep if I think I'm gonna eat something that has dairy, I'm gonna keep lactate with me.
Say that again.
If I think I'm gonna eat something dairy, I keep lactate with me.
Why we do that?
Cause I like ice cream sometimes, and I want to eat some cheese if I want to eat some cheese.
But why you have to keep the lactate? Cause what happens?
My stomach, it don't agree with my stomach.
Wonder why?
But it agree with me, Tabitha. I tell my stomach, shut up. I'm gonna eat this.
But there are other options for you so that you can still get all the taste that you're looking for without the bubble good.
Well, Hollywood and I, we did have some vegan. We had some vegan barbecue, did with Hollywood. Hollywood tore it up.
See?
He tore it up.
There are options. I'm gonna have to get you on some oat ice cream or some cashew ice cream. It's amazing.
Hollywood, you down?
I'm telling you, it's very good.
I would let Hollywood go be the guinea pig on that. You had a restaurant, but you never opened it.
No, I opened it.
You opened it.
And we closed it. Yeah. It was too many problems with the building, the landlord. Another thing where I said you can't trust everybody.
Yeah.
And so we had to close it down because it was just too much damage that he would not fix.
Right. So is opening another restaurant, is that something that you would like to do?
I think if I do, because that was a partnership that I partnered with Kill My Name.
Right.
Kill My Name, I love the restaurant. It's still open in Chicago.
Right.
And so I just partnered with him to open that one here in LA. If I do it again, it has to be my restaurant.
Right. Mm-hmm. Obviously be a vegan.
Oh, 100%.
But is it going to be like breakfast? Is it going to be lunch? Is it going to be brunch?
I don't know. I have to make a decision to do it first. I think the big vision that I have would be like a retreat.
Right.
And on the location of the retreat, like, an oasis or an away where you can come, there would be kind of like a bed and breakfast there.
Right.
But like a home house where you can come for breakfast and you can come for dinner type of thing. But that's like a vision that I have for later.
Athletes have turned vegan. Chris Paul, Kyrie Irving, Venus Williams, Lizzo. So I'm trying to figure out, man, how would I be able to keep my musculature and stay, strong?
You ever seen a gorilla?
Yeah.
What you think they eat?
They eat grass, but they eat 400 pounds of it. but I think in the beginning but that's all they eat. I think the thing is, if you had never gotten a taste, it's hard to miss what you've never tasted. Well,
yes and no, right? I think that you have to have a very specific why.
Okay.
Right? Eventually, you're not going to do dairy anymore because you're not going to like how it continues to make you feel.
Okay.
Okay? If meat was killing me, I'd be crazy to keep eating it.
That is correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So a lot of times we are reactive people.
Right.
We do things out of something happening, so we react to it instead of being proactive.
Yeah, proactive.
We wait many times. We wait until we get sick before we try to get better.
Right.
Right? Instead of just saying, let me be proactively trying to make sure I'm as healthy as I can be.
Right.
And so when it comes to me, my why was life or death.
Right.
I chose life. And then I also got in my mind was like, I just don't want to eat dead animals anymore. I just don't like the thought of it anymore, right? I don't even like the smell of it. When it's raw, it turns my stomach.
Okay.
Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, honey. I can smell a cookout a mile away and be like, Lord, have mercy.
Ooh, I sure miss that.
Somebody is cooking, but that's the difference in not thinking about what you see. But there's definitely a way to incorporate it and form new habits.
Right.
And I always tell people this too. Don't look at it as though you're taking something away from yourself.
Right.
Look at it as though, I'm giving myself something new to try.
Right. I'm gaining 6 months, 6 years to my life.
Maybe.
That's the way you look at it. That's the way, because you said you had you, let me ask you this. Had you not had the autoimmune, had you not had the headaches for a year and 7 months, had you not had the lethargy, do you believe you'd have gone vegan?
No, I didn't have a reason, right? Not necessarily. But I may have eventually, only because of, I heard vegans be skinny. But then I got vegan and got thick. Because now I be eating.
Right.
And also I don't eat to look a certain way anymore. I used to starve myself.
But let me ask you a question. Do you believe you can be a vegan in rural North Carolina? Because it gets hard because you're in California, you have a lot of options in Canada.
Yeah.
You don't have those same options, especially in rural South Carolina, Georgia, or the rural parts of the South.
I could be a better vegan in rural North Carolina.
Really?
Because I can
grow your
my
own food,
right? Most of our parents and grandparents were mostly vegan.
Yeah, they ate what they grew.
They ate what they grew, and meat was a delicacy.
Yeah.
They only had it on the weekends.
Yeah.
My daddy was 1 of 12. My daddy always said, he said, until you became vegan, I never thought about it, but we only ate chicken on Sundays. He said, we only ate pinto beans and from the
Lima
garden
beans and
and
collard
rice
greens and mustard
and greens
yeah.
during the week.
Right.
He said,
well, we had fatbacks in green though. We had the fatbacks. We had to have some fatbacks for turkey necks.
That's only if y'all had.
That was special occasion though. You didn't get.
It wasn't all the time. Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we do something before two something.